Good morning, it is Tuesday, September 24th. I hope that you all had a great weekend. I got a lot done around the kind of shop, backyard area. Like I've mentioned before, we had some drainage issues, and we had a whole lot of water come down on Thursday, like literally set records for how much water we got. So just trying to improve drainage a little bit more, and Gabriel was around to help, which was just a great time. So we're back and ready to get going. What I've got going on today is I got a little bit of Michael's rehandle done. Got it shaped just a bit. So I will want to get this one, if not to hand sanding, then at least to a spot where all the major shaping's done and I can get it there pretty quickly. I finished this guy up fairly late on Saturday. I need to do a stone edge on it and it'll be all ready to go. And then it's two siblings, we'll say. They're both up to hand sanding. Actually, this one got hand sanded, so I just need to buff that one, put an edge in it, and then this one still needs hand sanding, and then an edge as well. So I'm gonna get as much of that done as possible. And if I have any leftover time, I really need to get a few knives, like 6 knives or so, ready for heat treat that I should do Wednesday, tomorrow. If I can do that, awesome. If not, then it'll be Thursday, because things got to get done, right? So that's what I got going on for today. Have a great day. I'll see everyone tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 25th. So I finished the family of mesquite knives yesterday, all hand sanded, all buffed and beautiful new edges on them. They've been called and notified, so they'll be being picked up in the next couple of days or so. I also got a lot of work done on Michael's rehandle saya. So this will match the wood handled, very similar to like his new ones. So I got it all routed out, so the knife will slip into this, and then I mill out with a trim router the spot for the magnets, and I like to get them extra deep so the epoxy is not at the level. But what I'm doing with these, because these are stabilized wood, just like I did with his other ones, I cut little felt pieces that will go in there, and it will protect the knife from being scratched against the stabilized wood, because it's functionally harder than regular wood, so it'll scratch, especially that Damascus, it'll scratch it a little bit more. So I want to protect that, so put some felt on it. It doesn't offer too many drawbacks. Obviously you have to clean your knife before you put it in there, because you're not getting gunk out once it goes in there. It complicates making more than anything, but I think that's an excellent solution. So I'll be getting the saya completely glued up. I'll get it shaped a little bit, get the felt glued on, and then I'll get it completely glued together as well. And then I'll get his knife shaped a bit. I did not get to that yesterday. And then I have all of these to get grinding on. So this is the most pertinent one. James McFarland, he's the customer that there was a bit of confusion with the ordering process. My fault completely. So I need to get this made as quick as possible. And then I have a couple random things for stock, and then more vaudeville and more customs. This is the couple that bought the set of 5 Tasmanian sassafras stubby steak knives that I got finished. I basically finished them, and they came in within the week and bought them, and they said they wanted 8 total, so here's 3 more. Get those going. So if I can get all of these ground, stamped, straightened, and ready for heat treat today, awesome. If I have time to do the heat treat, that would be even better. We'll see how that goes. Obviously things yesterday took longer than I thought, but that kind of comes with the territory. So that's my day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday, September 26th. So yesterday was super productive. I got Michael Henley's knife fully shaped and ready for hand sanding, as well as the saya is now brought down to shape. Magnets are in, felt is in, it's glued together. So I can start the finishing work on that. So it's possible I might have Michael's rehandle done today, which will be awesome. Love to be able to finish that one up. I also got all of the grinding done. So this is a knife for a gentleman named James. the one we had the confusion about. So been in contact with him. We're gonna stamp something here for him, and then I should be able to do the heat treat today. That guy, these 2 Hanasukis for vaudeville, and then the 3 steak knives for our customer that bought the other set. So get the heat treat done, get some hand sanding and some shaping and some finishing done on the saya, and then I'll also, while I'm doing the heat treating, the oven comes up and goes down, I'll be doing the post heat treat grind lines on the other knives that I have for customs. I think it's 6 or 7 knives that I need to get up to polishing, and then I can start building the handles for. So more to come. Have a great day. Good morning. It is Friday, September 27th. So yesterday was a super productive day. I finished Michael Henley's rehandle, so super stoked, and you can probably see just how beautiful this saya came out. Both sides are just stellar. You can see where the magnets are sometimes, just stellar. Handle, I got the shape, I'd say pretty darn close to perfect. This is probably my favorite saya of the bunch that I've done out of this wood. This one, just for whatever reason, just came out a little bit nicer. Like I've said, the first times we do anything new, sayas out of stabilized wood, there are unforeseen challenges that we see, and then the more you do it, the more you know what to do, and the better they get. So absolutely love this piece. I also got all the grinding finished, and I got the heat treat done. I would show you the heat treated knives, but they're in the oven being tempered right now, so can't show you those. You'll see them tomorrow. I'll probably also have some grinding done on them because they'll be done with temper, and I should be able to grind on them before the end of the day. Till then, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday, September 28th. So I've had an excellent week. Yesterday was productive as well. So I have James's slicer up to 80 grit. So basically I knocked all the scale off yesterday right after the last tempering. So I got the scale knocked off and just kind of cleaned up the grind lines a little bit. So I'll more than likely getting this one through polishing today, if not handle attached onto it, which will be absolutely excellent. I randomly grabbed a Santoku that we had. This one's kind of bounced around. I think I started it, and then Steven grabbed it because he was going to work on it, but he didn't. So then I was just laying around again, and so I grabbed it, changed a few things. Now everyone's like, "Oh, I like that." So this one I'll probably work alongside the slicer as well and get both of those to polishing, if not handles, because they're both simple slab. So I'll definitely be working on those 2 today. If that happens early enough, I'll be working on some steak knives, and basically the rest of the customs I have to finish for this month. Yeah, probably this month. Otherwise, I will be grinding on stuff I just heat treated as well, knocking the scale off and getting them up to polish as nicely and as quickly as I can. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you everyone on Tuesday.
Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, September 24th, starting off the week, our Monday. Basically gonna start out with a couple of refurbs and then get back in on a custom. I've got this Sabatier knife, we burned the handle off of it not too long ago, got it off and cleaned up. I'm gonna probably doing a little bit of work on this tang to kind of flatten it up a little bit more. I've got a little bit of a hump right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can put it closer. But basically right there you can kind of tell there's a hump. I need to flatten that out so that way my piece of wood fits nice and clean up there. And then I'll be putting in this angle. That's where I'll go on that guy today, and then if I can get this guy welded in, that would be a plus to get him in a good spot going forward. And then the main focus today will be this one. The customer, I basically, they wanted a Kydex holster for it, and so I asked the customer whether they were right or left-handed. They got back to me today, told me they were right. So I will be making it before I hand sand it, so that way it doesn't leave any kind of texture onto this resin that we have here. We've found that's a problem when we heat up Kydex, that when we form it to the knife, if this is a resin, if the handle's made out of a resin, the texture of the Kydex actually presses on to the resin. So I'll form it first, hand sand it, and then sharpen it, and then that will be done. This will be the main focus of today, or actually today I should get it done, and then refurbs the rest of this week, as well as getting some stuff ready for the butcher ball. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. What is up, everyone? It is Wednesday, September 25th, our Tuesday. I'm going to show you what's going on. Got the Kydex holster for the boning knife that we've done. Wow, that actually came out really nice. I like that. Got it taken care of. Did a cool little accent with the rivets here. I've got brass and copper rivets to go along with the copper pine cone and the brass pins here. I'll be hand sanding this, and right before I do that, since I'll be hand sanding, I'll be playing with this refurb. This is an old Foster Bros that came in, an old Foster Bros knife back. I would put this probably somewhere in the 50s to 60s, just based off like the construction. Now I'm not a complete expert, but I've just dealt with a lot of these knives, and if you ask me, they made knives better then because they use high carbon. And I can tell just because of the patina that's on here. This is not dirty. This is not grimy or rusty. This is what a patina looks like when it is formed on a knife very well, and protecting it from rust, actually. Whatever this guy left on this knife or poured, cut, whatever, is what's on here in that form, and that's the patina that is left. But I will be cleaning up the handle here and taking the spine up the grits so that way it's nice and shiny all the way through, and setting it off to him once I'm all cleaned up, and that would be pretty much it on that guy. So I'll have some progress on this by tomorrow for sure, and that also that boning knife. Other than that, everyone, that's what I've got for today. I will see you mañana. Hey everyone, it's September 26th, Thursday, our Wednesday, showing you progress. Film later in the day today just so I can get some stuff taken care of for sure. Got 3 knives ground on, basically, all 3 chefs. If you've heard me once say it before, and I'll say it again, but this one right here is a little special for Chris Davies, Chef Chris Davies over at Uchi. Good food if you haven't been there yet. And then I've also finished up the last custom that I have for this month, which is a boning knife. Really cool special custom that I did here. Actually did it for my cousins. They came in and requested this knife for a friend, and asked for the core and scale side out, so almost like you're looking through the whole pine cone. Really cool copper colored resin that Ancrom Exotics poured. Great guys that do a lot of pine cone. If you ever want to check them out, ancromexotics.com. That is what I've got for today, guys. I should get more progress on some refurbs and possibly these chef's knives tomorrow, and I will see you then. Bye. Hey everyone, it is Friday, September 27th, our Thursday, showing you what's going on. Gonna continue grinding on these guys later today. Haven't gotten them down exactly where I want them yet. And then with the Sabatier knife, I've gotten some progress on that. I've got it glued up, so right now I've got the 15-minute epoxy, 30-minute epoxy on it right now. It's drying up, and I'm just watching it, making sure everything stays nice and smooth. And then pretty soon here, I'm gonna bug Russell to try and weld this in. I've got to do some minor touch-ups to it before we go any further, and then we'll go ahead and get that welded. Other than that, that's what I've got going today. I should bring down the Sabatier a little bit tomorrow when it's nice and dry, if not today, and then some work on the chef's knives. So other than that, I will see you guys mañana. Take care, guys. Hey everyone, it is Saturday, September 28th, our Friday. Little hectic already, kind of crazy starting the day, but gonna show you what's going on today. I will do my best to try and get this knife down to hand sanding, if not hand sanded today. I'm going to start my day off doing some buffing. We have a new guy by the name of Jake in, and he's been helping out a little bit. He's hand sanded a bunch of these handles. I am going to buff them today so that way they're ready, and then Russell will slap the edges on them. It'll be a small little team project we'll get taken care of today, so that way there's more knives in stock that are new. Make sure to check us out on SerenityKnives.com to see what comes in, and I will see you guys Tuesday. Hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys.